What's going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Ty, the Lego guy here, and welcome to episode 2 of Choose Your Lego Creation, a mock building series. The last one came out quite a while ago, but I'm hoping to bring this series back. This is where you guys kind of vote for what you want me to build in the comments. I noticed in last episode, a lot of you guys wanted me to build a medieval mock, so that's what we're gonna do. I already have the dragon built, and we'll give you guys a closer look of that. Really excited about this one. We'll see how it goes. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And we'll begin by taking a look at the dragon. This took me quite a while to build, and I feel it does an adequate job representing one. And I just wanted to mention for the next Choose Your Lego Creation, if you want me to build a certain mock, just leave in the comments. And the most asked for mock or voted for mock is the one that I'll end up building. Kind of a cool way of doing it. But yeah, getting back into the dragon, in case you're wondering what his dimensions are, he's about 2 feet in length and 2 feet in width if you include his wingspan and his tail, which is a little over half a meter. And he stands about 6 inches in height, or about 15 centimeters. So he's quite a large dragon. One of the things that I really like that I did with him is, if you check out his head, and you notice this big flame, well, if you press it in, it lights up his throat. So it's just a little added detail, but I think it adds quite a bit. Overall, pretty happy with this dragon. Let's now get into building the medieval landscape, which is most likely going to be kind of like a ruined castle. Well, I kind of have the landscape laid out for where I'm not sure if I want to call this the dragon sanctuary or like, well, what it's basically going to be. Just to explain it to you guys. It's going to be medieval ruins. So I'm thinking there's going to be some sort of wall here and then maybe an abandoned courtyard. The entire area is abandoned. And then maybe some ruins over here, some pillars that have been toppled over by the dragon landing, and then having a number of knights and soldiers ready to face them. I kind of want it to be ominous. There's also going to be a lot of flames and fire. Anyways, this is kind of what we're working with. In case you guys are wondering what the dimensions are, it's going to be 80 studs by 80 studs. So just kind of like a small, big mock, if that makes sense. It's not tiny, but it's definitely not huge. Anyways, I'll give you guys another update and show you guys how it goes. Well, we've made a bit of progress. As you can see, we've added a couple of castle fortifications, and they're kind of basic, but they get the job done. I like the archway designs, just adds a little bit more character to it. We're gonna add a couple more, we'll see. There's gonna be some rubble over here. I was thinking of making this kind of like an abandoned castle or something, but I think it's more realistic to make it a working, functioning medieval town or castle. We're gonna put this well in the middle right here. We're gonna have a bunch of villagers running away with, the military, the knights and soldiers coming to face the dragon. Again, there's gonna be some rubble over here, but yeah, it's coming along little by little. Obviously, I gotta flesh this out too and make it look a little bit more realistic as far as the groundwork goes, but yeah, it's coming. Well, we've made a bit more progress on the mock. As you guys can see, we added a water well along with an archway. Archways were kind of something you always see in these medieval towns, castles. And yeah, I just thought I'd add one. Just adds a little bit more to the mock. We also have some toppled over stones and rocks where the dragon is, and a little bit more groundwork. Nothing too crazy. What we're going to do now, though, is we're going to add all the villagers, the knights, kind of just add some life to this castle, because as you can see, it's very gray, which is accurate, but there needs to be a little bit more life to this mock. And yeah, I'll show you guys what this kind of looks like in the next clip. And here we have the finished product. It's amazing what happens when you add a bunch of minifigures, market stands, etc. So let's break this down a little bit more. As you can see, we have a little forestman kind of spying out the castle. He's kind of just hiding over there. And then we have some soldiers over this part of the castle. This horse is freaking out because this dragon literally just jumped or landed right in front of him. We have this soldier who's not very courageous. And then we have this little cart that's broken down. This mother, which is trying to get her son to leave. He's kind of in awe of the dragon. And the old man's trying to take off. We got some sale items over here. And then we have the king leading the charge to attack the dragon. Again, there's more soldiers on this part of the castle as well. And yeah, some cows, just some livestock, just to add some realism to it, because this is the town center of the town. And then I have a couple areas, or I should say some interior detail. It's nothing too crazy. Over here, we have some gold coins in that chest, and then right over here we have a little table. The interior isn't too crazy, but I just thought I'd add something, because I like interior detail, and I know a lot of you guys do as well. Moving to the other side, we have what's kind of a little barracks here. So we have a little bit of an armory, along with a little bed, and a torch or candle to kind of light the interior. Could add a little bit more, but I didn't really want to jam pack it full of stuff. But you know, add a little bit of interior detail. That's one thing sometimes Lego lacks, so I thought I'd kind of add it to this MOC. But that pretty well does this episode of Choose Your Lego Creation. As always, guys, let me know what your personal thoughts are on this MOC, if you like it, if you don't, and any areas you think I could maybe improve on it. And again, for next episode, which is episode 3, let me know which MOC you'd like me to build, whether it be a race car, a Western MOC, a space MOC. Basically, the most voted MOC is what I'll end up making in the next episode. And I'm definitely going to get it out faster than the last one, because the last one I think there's like a year difference. So anyways, the next one's going to come out a lot quicker. I'm wanting to get more into MOCs, and I love the scale of these MOCs. 80 by 80 in studs, which is about 2 feet by 2 feet or a half a meter by a half a meter, gives you quite a bit of room to kind of build a MOC. We even have this massive dragon, but it's not like so big that it takes weeks and weeks or months to build, right? This probably in total took me about a week off and on building, a day to build this dragon, and then, you know, a couple days to build this. But that pretty well does this video. But if you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, you know, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future MOC episodes. I'm hoping to do these maybe once a month or once every 2 months. But that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.